22 in the Senate and 15 before that. I've run opposed, I've run unopposed. Unopposed is a lot better, okay? It's really a lot better. I recommend it to any candidates that are running. Most of the pundits thought that this would be... Shh! I have a lot to say, for crying out loud. All the pundits were saying good things that are happening. I know at the U.S. Senate races, the Republicans have to pick up 6. They've already picked up 3. They're moving on their way. So this could be an excellent year. Gene Conway and Katko are going to win big time. I'm having a heart attack about the New York State Senate because we've had an independent conference as well as a Republican Senate working together. We're trying to get the Senate back, and it's going to be very difficult. So that's what I'm looking for right now, and I'm looking for a great evening for everyone. Lastly, there's a huge turnout this year. It's probably the biggest turnout we've had in a long time, thanks to Tom Dady and all the committee people. And thank all of you. Unless you have great candidates, and we have great candidates tonight. So, thank you very much, and we'll stay here and see what happens. Thank you.
A lot, because the success I have had, obviously, is because of the people behind me and the people in front of me in this room. Thank you. For me, this truly is a lifelong dream. I became a police officer in this community in 1977, and I've been a police officer ever since. And yes, my hopes and my dreams came true tonight. I am tremendously proud of the profession that I've been in for most of my life. And I'm tremendously proud of the men and women, no matter what agency it is in this community, that goes out each and every day and puts their life on the line for all of our safety. As a first-time candidate, I received so much guidance, so much support in navigating me through this political process. But the person obviously at the top of that list is the great Senator John D. Francisco, who I cannot thank enough. This is a special night for me for so many reasons. People behind me represent my family. My wife, we've been together more than 40 years. My 2 sons are with me here tonight. One from Dallas, Texas, and my other son right here from Syracuse. And I've been tremendously proud of them. And they've grown up in the family of a police officer. best friend, other than my wife, who we've known each other for 5 years. It is so special to have a best friend, not only a lifelong friend, but who has helped me and guided me and hopefully me with him through our years. Mike Allen, I love you. There are so many people to thank, and I'm sure over the next day or two, this will all sink in for me. But I have been so energized throughout the last several months, and actually the last couple of years, as I've yearned for the opportunity to be the next sheriff of Onondaga County. I want to take tonight to publicly thank the members of the town of DeWitt, because without them taking a chance on me 12 years ago, I'm sure I wouldn't have this opportunity tonight. And it's been a true privilege to serve as the police chief for the town of DeWitt for the last 12 and a half years. And tomorrow morning, I will be at roll call to thank all of them for what they do each and every day. Conway for Sheriff team have faced a lot of hurdles over the last several months, and we have overcome every one of them. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who's with me, it's Benedict Doran. Over the next few days and personally thank you. Tonight is all about thank yous. Thank you for getting me here. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. And I pledge to you, a sheriff's department that excels in policing. Thank you all so much.
race? I don't think so. You guys are sending a fighter to Washington, I can guarantee you that. I have notes here, but when you guys are watching debates, I hate notes. I'll try and look at them. If I wander, forgive me. It's a good night. Back in November, I had some people come to me and suggest I might want to run for Congress. And up until that point, I had 3 teenage boys here, and a lovely boy Robin. And it was not on my mind. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought I couldn't say no. Because you know what? We have problems in this country. We have problems in this district. And we deserve better leadership in Washington. For 20 years, I fought the good fight, putting law enforcement together, putting different groups together, and making it work. And believe me, when you have federal, state, local law enforcement, and then you mix in politicians and federal officials and trying to make it work, it's a tough thing. But you know what? We made it work for 20 years. I love a challenge, and I said to myself, you know what? We deserve better for this district, and we deserve better for this country than what we have on both sides of the aisle. It's not just a Democrat thing. It's not just a Republican thing. We deserve better out of our leaders. We deserve better than having a 10% approval rate for our congressmen. And you know what? We got to keep trying to get things better in Washington, and that's why I got into the race. So I gave up a career I loved, and it was the hardest thing I ever did walking out that door. But you know, when Robin and I sat down with the 3 boys and we had our discussion, we just decided that we have to do it. We have to not to just take the shot for us, but for our district, and that's what we did. So we did that. And I sat down with my family here. I'm not following the script at all here. They're going to be mad at me. That's all right. So I sat down with my family, and we had this discussion. And then my sisters, my brother-in-laws, and my brother and his wife, and my mom and dad, my mother-in-law and father-in-law, and they were all very supportive. They started out being supportive, and they've continued to be just that, supportive. So for all you guys here, I love you all very much, and I thank you all so very much. I didn't have to ask them once to help, but every single one up here helped me in so many ways. There was a phone call when I really needed it. Or my brother Andrew, he never even told me what he was doing. He would just be out for 5 or 6 hours knocking on doors, and I would find out from other people that he did that. That's what family's about, that's what love is about, and that's what it's all about, my family. I told you guys early on, if my whole family voted, we'd be in a pretty good chance of winning. You guys are all just icing on the cake. We have some work to do. You know, there's no question about it. I'm not going down there starry-eyed thinking that we're going to, light the world on fire. But you know what? When you have unemployment stubbornly high here, when you have manufacturers continuing to leave, and when you have the problems we have here, we have to do something about it. And I have a 7-point economic plan, and we're going to do our best to get it into place. Congressman Walsh told me early on, he said, the candidate you are is a congressman you'll become. And, Congressman Walsh, wherever you're out there, I know you're here. God bless you. There's an awful lot of people I could thank. I thank all of you, first of all. And I thank my family so very much. If I start thanking everybody, I'll be here all night, and I'd miss somebody and piss somebody off, so I'll be careful. But there are some people I've got to thank. Tom Davey here. Cheryl Geary in Utica County's been great. And Bob Oakes and Mike Baggett. It's been wonderful. smiling out there. I wish I could probably hug y'all right now because you know what? You guys really gave me a lot of inspiration. This morning when we were leaving to go to Wayne County at 7:30, we had friends of ours out there, left their jobs for the day. We're holding up signs on street corners. I never had to ask them. I have a friend from Niagara here, both Purple Eagles.
Yes.
He drove from New York City, didn't tell me his company, just came up here. Things like that inspire you and make you want to work hard, okay? So thank you guys very much. By the way, anybody want to know why I'm wearing a purple tie? It's a combination of red and blue, okay? Because we all got to get together, Democrats and Republicans. Another friend of mine came from Florida as well. Robin said, don't forget him, she's good at this. So thank you. Some local officials helped very much during this. Jody Mahoney, thank you very much for your support. Ryan McMahon should be Ryan Rainman. He's been very good with staff. And he's great tonight. Thank you, Ryan. Bob Waters was one of my early and dear friends who helped me very much with this. Thank you, Bob. And there's so many others I don't want to stay here all night. But listen, I talked to some folks when I was getting this campaign going, and it's amazing number of volunteers.